What it do, people of YouTube? Is the Four Podcast, the Four Brothers, and we are back with another banger.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know, first off, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell for when every time we drop. Slam dunk that, John.
Road to 250, bro.
Road to 250 in the summertime. Come on, we had what, 225, I think, from the last.
Actually, we had 227.
Hey, come on now, come on now.
Keep going.
We climbing. We steady climbing. We steady climbing. Yes, indeed. But if you do not know, my name is Jacoby, aka your friendly neighborhood Snorlax.
It's your boy Adam, SS Jerdo.
Yes, indeed.
It's your boy DJ ASAP Jubilant. Today's fun fact. 16 years ago today, in 2010, Drake dropped his debut album, Thank Me Later.
Crazy.
Wow.
What a time
We're old.
to be alive. Crazy, right?
We are old.
I was listening to Unforgettable. I just really hope that you think of me. Banger. Come on now.
It's your boy TJ. I go by TJ with the shots. And as my boy Jacoby said, we got another banger episode for y'all. So please hit that like, comment, subscribe button.
He said,
ring that notification bell because a lot has happened within the last 24 48 hours.
72 hours. Let's just say 72
of
hours.
this recording.
Yes, indeed.
we should pass the ball back to Jacob.
Yes, indeed. And if you do not know, we here to tell you, all my people in the comments, orange and blue skies, baby.
I don't know about that.
As of today, the New York Knicks are the 2026 NBA Finals champions.
Shout out to y'all.
They defeated the San Antonio Spurs in San Antonio, a 4-1 series win.
Bro.
And we here to talk about it. First playoff win, first championship win in 53 years. 1973 was the last time that they were in and won the finals. Literally decades, generations have passed since the Knicks were last superstars. And I'm not going to lie, this was an impressive run from the Knicks. A couple fun facts for y'all. Knicks had the largest point differential in a postseason at plus 283 points, spanning from the beginning of the first round all the way until the end of the NBA Finals. They had the most point differential, plus 283 points, and in that run of starting from the first round to the finals, they only lost 3 games.
Yeah.
They only lost 3 games.
19 game win streak.
Yeah.
Before they lost.
They was cooking.
They was cooking.
And on top of that, another fun fact to add, in the game 4, they had the largest comeback in the finals history ever.
29 points down.
We gonna talk about all that bullshit. Cause Spurs, y'all fucking up.
Yes,
oh my God.
Sorry, Dad. I know you in pain, but that's okay.
So I just want to ask y'all, who did y'all at least want to see win between the Spurs and the Knicks?
I wanted New York.
Yeah, I was
Really?
going to say I wanted the Knicks to win because they deserved it more.
I wanted the Spurs to win.
The Spurs aren't ready yet. And
I don't
they
care.
showed that they weren't ready.
Yeah, they did
Because
show.
if you want to keep it a buck, I honestly think every single one of those games that the Spurs lost, they could have won if they didn't make dumb mistakes.
They could have.
They
They
made
were
childish
winnable games.
mistakes.
And speaking of, before Malik gets into his go, it was actually noted the Spurs, for the entirety of that series, they led majority of the games for 177 minutes.
Mind you, basketball quarters are only 12 minutes a quarter.
Yeah. So
Put that in
that's kinda
perspective.
crazy.
But to follow up with that point, we was actually talking about this when I was in Atlanta. I was like, y'all, do y'all realize the Spurs just went a full 7-game series battle with the Thunder, and then you got to play a Knicks team fresh off of a full week of rest?
Yeah.
Bro, I already knew they was going to be cooked. The fact they really stole that, game 4, I wasn't even
Game
surprised.
3.
Oh, game 4.
Well, they won game 3.
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
yes.
But yeah,
I'm
shout
glad
out to
they
the
didn't
New
get
York
swept, though,
Knickerbockers, man.
But yeah, I want to. I'm not like, because like I'm not, for those that don't know, I'm not like the biggest basketball person. So this is probably the first time in a while that I've paid this closely attention to an NBA playoff series. And I'm not gonna lie, I was just supporting New York for the vibes, man. I mean, it's just like because it's just like, it's like one of those things where it's just like, you always talk about like storied franchises and storied teams, and like seeing how crazy their fan base can get. This was the first time that I really saw that being put into effect on like a national basis. Like the entire city of New York rallied together to support the Knicks. And I'm not gonna lie, I was just fucking with the energy. Like, it was just dope to see, like, seeing like some videos on Instagram of just like people outside just hanging out, talking to each other, like talking like, oh, go Knicks, or just kind of like, like I said, that coming together, kind of like, honestly, it was kind of like cool seeing like that, in a sense, brotherly love between New Yorkers, because a lot of times New Yorkers always get the rap for being aggressive, rude.
Yeah, I mean,
they ain't got time for you. You better be.
Word to my mother.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So it's just like
We gonna talk about y'all Knicks fans.
Yeah.
We gonna get to that.
Too much though.
Cause
Yeah, facts.
yeah, some of them were all friendly, but a lot of them was still
Hey, whoever
bullshit.
whoever threw that egg at Wemby, you need to be playing quarterback for the Jets.
Yeah, that
because
was
that pinpoint accuracy.
accuracy.
Look out.
That's crazy.
But
so
yeah.
let's get into these games. Let's get into the finals games and what went wrong. What did y'all like? What did y'all expect? Obviously, you said what you expect. The Spurs running out of steam, coming off of Game 7 with the Thunder. You know, what did you see in those games?
Well, one, I'm gonna say this: Wemby is only gonna get better. So that's
100%.
scary,
for sure.
right, for the league. It was like, honestly, this playoff series in general, like the entire NBA playoffs, it set a reset to the NBA because now we don't know what's going to happen next year. There's no more dynasties at this point, which is good for the sport of basketball because now people are going to start tapping back in again.
Yeah.
But as far as what I expected, you know, there were a lot of times where I was like, all they got to do is just coast out, hold on to the ball, have a couple takes. Champagne, bang it from the three. Fuck up. Then I was like, Stephon Castle reminds me of a younger version of Russell Westbrook with as far as like explosiveness, is just his willingness to attack the rim. De'Aaron Fox, I need you here front center.
Ooh.
I need you to.
Ooh-wee.
And here's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox.
Own segment.
Bruh, he definitely do. But De'Aaron Fox is not a terrible basketball player. He also just reminds me of Russell Westbrook as far as some of the IQ plays. Because game 4,
Yeah,
all you had to do was take the foul. And I get it. You've been a fast player your whole life. You probably did think you could get to the cup, get the and-one. Now y'all up a couple points.
He thought he could outrun OG. That's why he did that.
And I get it. If you would have, let's say hypothetically speaking, I'm not agreeing with the scenario, but if he takes that to the cup, he lay it in, you get an and one. Now you get to shoot a free point or a free throw, and now y'all up by 2 points. So they have to get a bucket to send it into overtime.
Yeah.
But also recognize the situation. This is almost as bad as J.R. Smith.
It's almost.
Almost.
Yeah,
I think
almost.
it's worse.
Nah.
Ooh.
Nah.
I think it's
You
worse.
think the
Can be
JR
worse.
situation is okay?
Because the JR situation gets absolved because did they not win that year?
No,
No,
they
they
didn't.
lost.
Oh, they lost that
They
year.
lost
They
that year.
lost. That was game 1. against
That was
the
game
Warriors,
1, yeah.
And that set the tone for the rest of the finals.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
They got swept.
Yeah.
I still think it. Yeah.
No, bro.
JR had no spatial awareness of the time.
That was
that's
bad.
That's-
That was
Yeah.
bad. De'Aaron, he said 10 seconds
De'Aaron
on the
tried
clock.
to get some just like pity points at the end, trying to be a Superman rather than just holding the ball.
Dog, that layup was so weak. I could at least give him some props. If the layup was close. That layup barely even touched the rim.
But you know what? I've said this
He was
before.
hoping to get the foul.
I get that. I've said this before. I say it
Sorry.
again. They should not have been in that situation in the first place.
That's also true.
Y'all were up
That's
29
also
points
true.
at halftime. Come on
That's
now.
also
What are
true.
we doing here? And I get it. The Knicks decide to kick in gear third quarter. But like, now all of a sudden y'all decide to start bricking. Now all of a sudden we
Missing
missing
free
layups,
throws.
missing free throws, bruh. Wemby, what are you doing? And you know what? Victor Wembanyama, let me talk to you. Your name is not Kevin Durant. Stop trying to bring the ball up the court all the time. Get your ass in the paint. You 7'5".
on.
You see how you just bully Chet? Bully Cat the same way.
He pushed Jalen Brunson hair crazy. Hey, bro. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, see, the thing that I'm hearing from your complaints about the Spurs is my biggest issue with this series is the fact that, if we're being honest, the Spurs were the better team. No. On the stat sheet and everything and running through
paper.
everything on paper, the only reason they lost those games are for dumb mistakes. The first game, when he throws the ball at
Yeah, nah, that was bad.
Was that game
Castle's
2?
fault.
Nah, that was game one.
That was
That was the first game.
That was one of those. It was a misread because he was about to
Nah, they
throw it,
def-
but as soon as he was getting ready to throw it, Castle was like, "Oh, he got it,"
That was terrible.
and it was like,
But again, this brings me back to my valid point. You are not the point guard. Give the ball up.
"Why are
But he
you
can
bringing
dribble
the
the
ball?"
ball up. No, he can't.
Why can't he? You seen him? I seen him cross up.
Again,
I seen-
that's not your job. You 7'5". Get in the
In
paint.
a wild thing. You don't do that every fucking possession of the court.
You 7'5".
You're 7'5".
But he's a
Why
good,
are you not
he's a
already
good
down?
passer. He's tall enough to
Kale,
pass.
that's not his job.
Kale,
You
gonna
don't
have to come on
expect.
camera if you want
Kale-
to get some yapping in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
just come out here real quick. Get your bars off.
I feel like Wemby didn't trust De'Aaron to have the ball, so he took it upon himself. When
Well-
coach
Oh yeah, Mitch.
Mitch
Mitch
Johnson,
Johnson is in
said, instead of me
That's
taking
all I
in
got.
the player who is showing he's better, whether he be a rookie or not, he's showing he gives a fuck. And he's fighting to win. Now I'm gonna keep in the same guy for shooting 3 for 15. Turning the ball over. Yeah.
Ew.
Well,
Who
hey,
I'm not
is
gonna say
old
him.
and guaranteed next year he gets $51 million.
Talk about that
The
contract.
year after that,
Talk about that contract.
$55 million. The year after that,
Mm-hmm.
$59 million. The year after that, $63 million guaranteed.
no, there's got to be some sort of
There's-
clause in there
no.
somewhere. There, it has to be.
No.
Oh, he has 7 points in Game 5, dude.
I know. That's why I said it's got to be a clause
Bro,
in there
this is-
somewhere.
That's highway robbery.
They fuck around and just cut him, and just
They might have to waive him and take the cap hit.
yeah,
Because they have Dylan Harper, who again is a rookie.
Hey, shout out Dylan Harper. He was hooping.
And that's
Dylan
crazy
Harper was
because
hooping. He a rookie too.
It's like
Their whole team is young, bro.
no,
Yeah,
the way
for sure.
The way they flipped it around to get to the finals is amazing, Alfred. Because literally last year they had the number 2 pick, which is how they got Dylan Harper.
Harper. Yeah,
Shout out Dylan
And
Harper.
in that same year,
Dog.
you go to the finals.
come
Come
on.
on
now.
now.
Kudos to them.
No, kudos to them.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
for me, the Spurs have my attention, especially coming off of the OKC game. I was already peeping the Spurs because I like how they was moving, but seeing how that series went and like, because my whole thing was I thought OKC was gonna go back to the finals at one point, but then I started seeing how they was going against each other. And I said, hold on now, the Spurs they want
That's
this,
because
and I was like, this is a good.
that's because Wemby hate Chet so
Oh,
much.
I'm here for the
He hate
narrative.
him so
I'm here for
much,
the narrative. He took it personally. He said, "Oh, and y'all gave Shea MVP." He took that personal.
That's
Most
bad.
people expected them to take their playoff lumps against OKC and just lose. But
Yeah.
for them to go all the way,
Nah,
with
shout out the
playoff berths,
Spurs. It's just that finals performance, like Adam said, they made way too many mistakes, too many turnovers. I want women to get more aggressive in the paint. Like, I really want you to say, fuck these niggas, like straight up. You know what I'm saying?
But the only reason he can't do that because if he put too much muscle on and too much weight, it's gonna take away his mobility and his movement.
That's
I mean, it's a
fine.
balance.
Slower.
But there was a lot of moments I was peeping Wemby in the paint and was second guess himself and just pass it. And I was like, dog, like you 7th old bitches, put the ball in the
And
damn
they're
hoop.
very young.
Like,
they're not ready. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? It was just little stuff like that, but I ain't gonna blame all of him because I still like Wemby. I like what he was able to do.
Honestly, I feel like he.
Hold on,
I feel
let's
like
really talk about because Keldon Johnson was selling.
Let's talk about that
let's
6 man
talk
of the year
about that.
award fraud. What was you
Yeah,
about to
Keldon
say?
Johnson was selling. Champagne was on and off. He had some hot moments, but there was some games I was peeping. He was bricking. Obviously Fox was.
De'Aaron Fox is the reason.
Castle was nowhere to be seen in Game 5. That zoned me
I
out.
can't put that on him.
It was a couple games for Castle that he was
turnovers.
The turnovers is bad, and I like Castle. I like what he was trying to do, but yeah, they got work to do. Shout out Carter Bryant for tackling niggas. He need to really be in football.
Boy, let's talk
He
about
really need to
that.
be in football.
The thing that pisses me off so much about De'Aaron Fox is the way he handled the aftermath.
Fuck
Because
that.
he
His
treated
haircut
like he
pissed
don't
me off.
care.
Yeah, I mean he a nigga with no hairline.
That's
so,
what I'm saying. His
I mean,
haircut pissed me off.
It kind of said enough that I needed to know. How did y'all feel about the Knicks performance at least in the finals?
It just, to me, and I watched a whole bunch of highlights. To me, this is a tale of experience versus no experience. Because the biggest thing about, I think, a lot of the reasons why I think the Spurs didn't finish or couldn't finish games is because they played full force out the beginning of the game, and that shit caught up with them. Like it's just like you see now in the second and third to fourth quarter where they try to lob the ball up to Wemby instead of Wemby actually dunking the ball. He just tries to guide the ball into the basket, or like you said, he's not pressing the paint as much. He's trying to shoot a fadeaway too, or trying to shoot the 3 because he just doesn't have the energy to hit the paint and try to get the easy 2 when obviously he can because of his height, his mobility, and his physique. But I think a lot of it just came down to the experience of the Knicks and just like the Knicks being I guess being a better unit. And when I mean better unit, it's just like you have to consider that Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, and Mikal
The
Bridges.
Villanova Knicks.
OG too. OG was balling.
They all have this chemistry, and there's just I think the Knicks just had better moments of just like, okay, like we know we need to do this, this, and this. Let's go and do this. I think it was either in game 2 or 3 where Cat was on the sideline. Cat was telling his team like, let's just keep our defense up. Let's just keep our defense up. Our offense always catches up. It always does. And we literally saw that time and time again. Not only through the final series, but if you go back and look at other games
they literally
in their
swept
playoff
the
run,
Cavs.
there were several games where it's just like they're down 10 plus points. They're down X amount of points, and there's only so much time, and it's just like just a different level of factor of, okay, we need to be able to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
Also, want to give a huge shout out to Mike Brown as a head coach.
Come on, y'all laughed at him.
To me, to me, Mike Brown is the X factor of this series because, again, like you said, Vince Johnson is only his second year as a head coach. I don't like. Yeah, he was an assistant coach for the Spurs several years beforehand, but it's a different beast being a head coach and being responsible for like making these adjustments on the fly, being able to know when you need to call a timeout because your players are frazzled and they just don't know how to like calm themselves down to get themselves back in the game. It's just a different level of experience when you look at the Knicks overall, and I think that's what ended up playing a factor in this and being able to come back from a 29-point deficit and being able to come back from a 10 plus deficit in the last game of the finals. It's just a different level of experience in the fact of like, yeah, we just like a winning clutch time. They call Jalen Brunson the most winning clutch player of the year, and
Crazy.
He kept showing you 40 plus points.
You want to know
in the last game for Finals MVP?
You want to know what's even crazier? Sacramento fired Mike Brown because he said De'Aaron Fox was the problem.
Yup.
He won a championship because why? De'Aaron Fox was the problem.
Yeah.
Sacramento like, damn, he wasn't wrong.
Jalen Brunson is the
Got a
first.
ring, too.
Jalen Brunson was the first NBA player to not only win the NBA Cup and NBA Cup Finals, but then to go and win the NBA Finals and the Finals MVP.
That's crazy.
So-
And he tied with Jordan for scoring 45 points on a clinching game.
Yeah.
It amazes me how Jalen Brunson can just run around the court in the paint and just put up a little, and they don't know how to stop him. They just,
It's a floater. And you know what else?
I'd be like, y'all be
Man,
letting
nah.
him get that off.
I would say, you know what else is crazy, bro? He's only 6'1", which is small compared to NBA guards
And I
or
didn't even
everybody
know-
else.
And that was something
Shout
I
out
learned-
Brunson. He did the thing.
That was something I learned recently is that people were dogging him, especially when he first got drafted, because he was undersized, and I just didn't know that. I didn't know that about him. So that's
Which brings me back to another point I was going to say. Nico Johnson, you got to be the dumbest GM of all time. Bro, you got rid of Well, I actually don't even know if Nico Johnson was there at that time, but they traded Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic. Like, what are we doing?
Crazy.
Yeah, and now don't get me wrong. Cooper Flag is a hooper.
Is it worth it though?
Hell nah.
No.
now when niggas is winning championships.
Y'all gotta talk about this though. Jalen Brunson taking a $113 million pay cut. That's the Knicks to build that team.
Come on now.
Talk about that.
Teammate.
Yeah.
Free up time.
Oh,
Oh,
bad.
he's getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching ESPN and Richard Jefferson was talking. Not Richard Jefferson. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. These are other. But anyway, an analyst on ESPN had mentioned that one of the things and why he thinks the Knicks were able to have this mentality throughout the playoff is because Jalen Brunson took that pay cut because of that blue collar mentality of just as long as we get the guys that we need to be here, we can make it work with what we have because we don't think that anyone's better than us. We always think we're the best of the best, and it's just we have to show up day in and day out to be able to hoop. And it's just that.
Nah, they did the thing, bro. I can't front. And if you even look back, like the Knicks making it far in the playoffs, this with the Brunson team. I mean,
Yeah.
this was
They
the,
lost
and
to the
I,
Pacers last year, didn't
they lost to the Pacers.
they did.
Yeah, both times actually.
Because they beat us to
Yeah.
get to the Pacers.
So I would.
I said, Jason, no! Jason, you need!
Yeah, that was bad.
Giannis though.
Hey, y'all actually got a good chance.
They got a good chance of getting Giannis, but
Jaylen Brown.
what that means, I'm about to say, what that means is him,
So?
Tatum, Jaylen Brown, somebody gonna have to go.
Jaylen Brown gonna leave.
He be
He
a streamer now, bro. He a streamer now, bro.
I know.
But I was gonna say, I had seen this coming. I was like, if the Knicks was to win the chip, this has to be the year. So that leads me to my question. I want to ask y'all: do y'all feel like the Knicks had an easy road to the finals this season? Because they played the 76ers, they played the Cavs.
And the Hawks. They played the Hawks.
And they played the Hawks.
The Hawks first, then the 76ers, then the Cavs, and then the Spurs.
Spurs last.
Do
y'all think it was an easy road for them, or do y'all still think they did what they had to do?
I can't say easy because, again, I just don't follow the NBA like that. But at the end of the day, you still playing professional teams. Mm-hmm. Like at the end of the day, you have to play up against people that are at the same caliber, if not better than what your team is. You just have to be able to show up and be better than them on that particular day. Mind you, again, they lost 2 games to the Hawks at first.
They did.
And then they swept everybody. They swept everybody else, for the exception of the Spurs. So I wouldn't say. I don't know if I would necessarily say easy, but I think they just showed that they had the resilience to just be like, all right, let's go here, let's lock this shit up.
Yeah, they had to clean up a lot of their shit in those Hawks games because the first 2 they should have won those games, but they was just selling, and then they ended up just putting belt to ass on them that one game. Where that was just bad. I was like, Hawks, y'all just that was sorry. But what do y'all think, Adam and Lee?
I was gonna say honestly, I don't really think it was easy because who better would they have played? Detroit showed you that they were fools.
Cade and friends, if you will.
They struggled against the Magic and then struggled against the Cavs.
And then you've seen what happened with the Celtics. So.
Look, we don't have to talk about it, dog.
So,
it's
like,
cool.
I mean, what other team could they have played that would have been better than the lineup that they had to play? So, I'm like, I mean, was it?
I mean, yeah, on paper, yes, we would have been better, but also JT just got back the month before.
Yeah,
he
was cooked for that.
Yeah, so I already
think
took
this
that
was
as
a
a
good year for them, but I don't think it was any like extra luck or anything.
Okay,
things weren't bad. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Cavs sucked, but the Cavs only sucked because.
Hey, I've said it once, I said it again. James Harden is a cancer.
That's your boy too. Don't do that.
He is. James Harden
is in jail right now.
He is in jail. He got arrested today or yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't seen his mug.
He was turning up too much, bro. Speaking of turning up too much, Knicks fans.
Let's talk about it. It's time. Knicks fans.
We was here.
Exactly
it's Gotham right now.
So, I'm gonna preface this by saying, I went on record saying I wanted the Knicks to win because I wanted to see New York City burn or implode upon itself, whichever one.
Burn either way, won or lost.
I am not here to promote violence. I knew New York fans were going to go absolutely bonkers if they won or lost, regardless of how this went. I was just here to see it because I knew it was going to be funny. There might have been some entertaining stuff, but it was, like I said, at the same time, it's just like to be able to see citywide that many people coming together for one purpose of watching their favorite sports team go on to win a championship. It was mind-boggling to see because it's just like you won't see anything to that degree in any other city but New York.
No, turn up, but why you gotta destroy your city doing it? That's all I'm saying.
Because New York never knew how to act.
Yeah.
They don't.
I say because even when the Bengals won the AFC Championship, boy, we was outside that day.
Yeah.
But everything made it back safely. Because I was saying I was gonna set something on fire that day. I didn't know what, but something was gonna get set on fire. But I did.
But it's like
no need to
y'all are winning these games. Why are y'all beating up Spurs fans? They already lost the game.
They snatching jerseys, setting their jerseys
Ripping
on
them,
fire, throwing eggs at Wendy's.
It's the Tim Duncan jersey at that. Like, come on, bro.
Hella, and I need to know if you was
It's not cheap.
Oh no, that jersey's
not a cheap jersey.
Nope. If you a Knicks fan, I gotta ask this question, or if you from New York, or if you a Knicks fan, why are y'all still saying fuck Trae Young? I just want to know. Trae Young does not play for the Hawks anymore, and he's on the Wizards, and he's not even nowhere near the finals. But it's forever fuck Trae Young.
He be beating their ass every time.
Two or 3
really
years.
Live rent free in y'all head. Don't get me wrong. I think it's funny that y'all still be saying it, but I am curious. Like, why? Like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all even got, I seen y'all, they got the robot saying fuck Trae Young out in the streets, bro. Bro, it's ridiculous.
He'd probably be at home like, damn. Well.
But nah, turn up for the city's sake, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like y'all ain't acting straight ass out here. Like, I mean, y'all burning buses.
New York.
I'm glad. I would hate to be a police officer.
Oh my god.
That's working that shift? Oh my god.
Back to back.
They gotta be paying them like $70 an hour.
The triple OT.
They got that OT.
They better.
Facts.
Bro, they lost that one game they lost against the Spurs. They lost their damn mind after being up 2.
They did.
I said, y'all calm down. Y'all up. Y'all got y'all first loss.
They said we can't get too comfortable. That's how I start.
Nah, literally, yeah. I said, y'all is dramatic.
with Joe Burrow for him to get
Hey,
Boy, I am going to pay core myself and flipping that.
I don't even want to put that.
Ah.
He got a chance.
What's gonna happen
He has
is
a chance.
Matt Stafford gonna retire. The Rams gonna trade for Joe Burrow. He gonna
Hey, watch
go there
out,
under
bro.
Brady.
What if I punched you?
First of all, we're not talking about
say
that
it don't
right now.
make
Second of all, no.
It wouldn't make sense, but we're not gonna speak that and take
Anywho,
not going
back
there.
to the New York Knickerbockers
Get a load of
fans.
this guy.
I need you.
Fuck what he talking
What he say?
about.
This nigga thought we was finna agree.
Worry about Indiana Jones.
But
I hope he comes
to
back.
answer your question, and we can kind of move on. I think New York City, and New York fans are the prime example of give them an inch and they gonna take a mile.
regardless.
But they said the
Regardless.
Statue of Liberty gonna get pregnant.
Bruh, they put the Carl Anthony Towns jersey on there. I don't know if y'all seen that.
bro,
Yeah.
Yep. I was like, damn.
But no, I mean, I think in all, I mean, I will say though, despite how crazy they went, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Bro, they burnt the bus
always be a
down.
lot worse, but that don't
They
mean
always
that
be a
it's-
lot.
No,
why
for
would-
sure.
All I'm saying is, I can accept the behavior of the watch party singing Empire State of Mind. That's lit.
That was lit.
Now y'all
53
burning buses
people
and
arrested, 4 stabbings and one
One
shooting.
shot.
what are we talking about?
Over
What are we
basketball.
talking about?
No, I agree.
Y'all not getting paid.
Yeah, bro, you're not on the team.
But you gotta think, it's 53 years of them.
Niggas gotta get stabbed because
I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not. That's
They've never
not
seen this
okay.
in a lifetime.
That's true.
Literally, you
That
got
is
literally,
true.
you got people in their
Years,
their 40s and 50s talking about. I can't remember. I was the child the last time I seen this happen. Like
Nigga, I wasn't even
that's
born.
kind of crazy, bro.
They literally look at Brunson like how niggas be LeBron sexual.
No,
yeah,
he's
they look at
the
Brunson.
king of New York.
Oh yeah,
Is
for sure.
Jalen Brunson the greatest nigga of all time because of this?
No, not
Greatest Nick.
yet. Not yet.
Not better than-
Speaking of that, you bring up a great point.
Not better
like
than
you was
Patrick
mentioning
Ewing.
that earlier with his father.
Yeah.
He just won a ring, and he goes sit there and say, "I'm gonna let you finish," but Patrick Ewing, the greatest Nick of all time.
I mean, yeah, that's the dickhead shit.
Okay, so for
But
those,
also, I can't
so
agree.
for those that are not aware,
Please.
on the ESPN after show with like Ernie, Shaq, and Charles and all inside the NBA, they were talking with Jalen and Rick Brunson right after the game
In the stadium.
in the stadium,
Okay.
and Rick Brunson said, "I love my son, but Patrick Ewing is still the greatest Nick ever." And this was literally right after they had won the game.
He
So, you know,
probably
a lot of
was
people
Ewing,
gave a lot of backlash to Rick because it's just like damn, like you can't even let your son enjoy this whole moment with you still putting him at second rate. Like that's kind of crazy.
Shitted on his whole final
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Your son just did.
Yeah, that was
Wow,
kind of
that's
crazy. And
crazy.
again, like I guess I understand it because Rick Brunson was on that same team with Patrick Ewing back then, so it's just like,
Brunson
Your offspring.
Not facts.
hey man,
Facts.
yeah.
Say that.
Yeah, no, I thought that was crazy. I'm not gonna like, cause
Yeah, I didn't know that.
a lot of people
Yeah.
gave him flack for that.
Do you not think that's deserving?
I mean, I don't think he was saying it.
Some people were
I
saying
think that's deserving.
again, some people were saying some crazy stuff online, and it's just like, to me in that moment, that's one of them things where it's just like, even if you want to say that, maybe just keep that to yourself.
Yeah, that didn't need to be said on TV.
Yeah, not on
That's what I'm
TV,
saying.
not
Or
on
like
TV.
live, like, you know.
Maybe if
Yeah,
you,
right after your
Yeah,
son
like,
just
if you
won the
talking
finals.
with-
It ain't even been a full
you-
hour.
Come
yeah,
on,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. Like that's kind of crazy. So that was
Patrick Ewing is the greatest Nick of all time. But still, bitch.
Let
regardless.
your son have his moment.
I don't know if because I just don't know that old Knicks team, but to me at this point, I mean, like, there's no reason why y'all wouldn't put Jalen Brunson as one of the greatest Knicks ever. Shit,
Oh,
that whole starting five solidified for decades, generations to come.
Can I ask y'all? I heard that they were talking about giving Jalen a statue. Do y'all think that is deserving?
Yes.
Knicks
After
fans
50
might, they probably want it.
After
Nick
53
Foles
years.
Knicks
got
fans gonna probably make it happen.
Philadelphia a ring, and they
They
gave
first
him a
one.
statue.
Yeah.
Their first one. So
Yeah, he got me hit with that.
To be honest,
Yeah, I forgot about
I
that.
wouldn't. I
Hey,
wouldn't.
you know what, Kill? This one I'm gonna tell you.
New York City, you listen to me. If you're near a convenience store right now, any type of 24-hour store, go into the store right now and put your hand in the cash register for no reason. Their money is your money as of right now.
And I don't know why he said that.
I still want to know why the phone master.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, no, like
Now shout out to y'all though. Y'all did that, man.
Nah, for real.
I can't even hate. I mean,
I just learned something.
what's up?
Well,
Apparently, Patrick Ewing is an ambassador, so he gets a ring for.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he can ring it.
speaking,
He never won a ring with them.
he did.
Oh.
He did not.
Because
Now I
he
saw-
did-
This is his ring with them.
Same
Yep.
with Brunson,
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Also,
I did not know that.
assistant coach.
Another fun, because another little, I guess not. I guess like a debate or a topic conversation is that there one because Stephen A. basically was on First Take and he said that Spike Lee needs to be in the parade with them,
Without a doubt.
Sure.
and which is crazy because I had to look this up to confirm that it's true. Since Spike Lee became a season ticket holder with the Knicks when he way back when, he's spent over $10 million
I see.
That tracks.
for
He had to-
in relation
yeah.
to the Knicks from then until now,
That's
which
right.
is
Yeah,
that's
true
actually
Knicks
absurd.
fan.
But it's like, and it's like, and now that I've seen it, I'm like, oh yeah, y'all need to have him.
And you-
He need to be in that parade.
If you think about it, it's normal people, like not non-rich people.
Yeah.
New York, that be doing that.
Bro, they was fine. And all the other every time they played they going to. I was like, they committed. Hey, that's why I can't even.
I said, why is Ben Stiller at the game again? And that's like,
He
Timothy
turned.
Chalamet be at most of the
Yeah.
games. Like
Yup.
Tracy Morgan be at the games. I said, y'all, they showing up, bro. I can't.
I think it's just I just think it's dope all around. Just to like you said, I've never seen like New York move in the manner that they did during this finals, and that was cool because it's like we literally watched history in the making.
Yeah.
People are gonna look at this 30 years from now and be like, wow, they really did that, and there's gonna be video proof of like people mobbed in the city. No, I'm not saying that. No. I'm not gonna sit here and say that the Knicks are gonna go back to back in the championships, but I do think that we continue to see this caliber of team being able to play with the best of the best from here on forward. Because
The conversation's definitely gonna change.
yo, for sure,
like I said at the beginning of the video, to bring it all full circle, they hit the reset button. We are back at ground zero. We don't know who's gonna do what next year, bruh.
East
So
wild this year. It was like all over the place. Because again, Pistons was #1 on the East the whole time, and look where they was at.
because Cade need help.
Yeah,
Jalen Durham, boy, you sailed
Durant,
there.
bro.
bro.
He said, "Damn, what you doing with all that Jalen Duran back there? All that Isaiah Stewart? Damn, little baby."
Well, do y'all got any closing thoughts about this finals and anything basketball related that y'all?
If Luka wasn't hurt, the Lakers would have been there.
You said if Luka wasn't hurt,
Nah,
you think they would have still beat OKC if Luka was?
divorce Luka was hooping. He just
was
got
hooping.
hurt.
Yeah.
But we're talking Mr. Flop Man himself,
He
Shea.
would have been in the finals for sure.
Mr. Magic Card Splash.
Luka
Okay.
get them calls too.
No, I like Luka.
He just pissed me off.
but no.
Luka was there.
Luka's him.
But he wasn't though, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's
That's
also
why
true.
this was like the perfect storm for the Knicks to win a championship.
Yeah. Do your opinions change on the East? Because I know for a while a lot of people was like the East ain't been compared. That was the narrative.
strong.
The
The
East,
East
you
is
know,
stronger than the
East is
West, in my
stronger.
opinion. Now,
Come on now.
I think the
Okay.
tides have shifted.
Yeah.
Other
Okay.
than Boston, Cleveland, Detroit,
Hell, again, we can't even sleep on the Magic now. Paolo and Jalen Suggs and them, they putting something
Hey,
together
wait
down
till
there.
Halliburton come back. We might have to take another peep on.
And
What
let
the
head
heck?
ass.
Come on.
And then let's not. If Giannis don't come to Boston, he go to Miami,
Oh,
bro.
That's gonna be
That's
crazy.
gonna be crazy.
Bam Adebayo get another 83-point game.
That's a Bam 83.
we witnessed that.
That was crazy too.
That's kind of that.
Yeah, but
All right. Well, it seems like we kind of wrapped up everything.
Yeah.
Seems like.
I don't
Well,
think-
let us know y'all thoughts about the NBA Finals. Let us know if you wanted the Spurs to win or are you happy the Knicks won. Let me know if you think the Knicks are still fraudulent or not, or if you think the Spurs is fraudulent.
Fire De'Aaron Fox.
Let us know how you feel about De'Aaron Fox, because
that team is also gonna be scary, bro.
yeah, oh yeah, this might
Spurs,
light a
for
fire
sure.
in them for
Yeah.
sure. So we gonna see.
like this content too.
Yeah, for sure. We can do more sports
indeed.
stuff too. But other than that, it's been another episode of the Full Brothers podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, slam dunk that notification bell.
Road to 250.
And we'll
Road to
catch y'all.
250, protect y'all peace, and we out.
Yes, sir.